I have a sick idea for a law. How do I get that passed?
You can't just make whatever laws.
Well, if I can't make whatever laws, how are they made?
No need to be lost. It's me, the Constitution, and there's an important and long process for passing these laws that you may not be aware of. Let me break it down for you.
Here, pay attention, dummy.
First, you have to know that before a law is even made, there needs to be an idea or a proposal for a new law or a change to an existing law.
Really? Is that so? I didn't know there had to be a formal proposal.
That's not all. The idea for this bill can come from a sitting member of the U.S. Senate or House of Representatives or be proposed during their election campaign. It can even be petitioned by citizen groups who recommend a new or amended law to a member of Congress who represents them. That bill's got to be suggested and sponsored by a representative of the House, where it is then assigned and reviewed by the appropriate committee. That small group of lawmakers may choose to release the bill, at which point a date is set for the bill to be voted on, debated, or amended. If the bill passes by a simple House majority of 218 out of 435 members, the bill moves to the Senate, where it is then assigned to another committee, which may decide again to release it for debating and voting.
Geez, how many committees are there?
Oh, you don't even know the half of it. Now that the bill made their way to the Senate, another simple majority of 51 out of 100 members is needed for the bill to move to a conference committee made of both House and Senate members whose job it is to work out any differences between the two versions of the bill. The resulting bill is then returned to the House and Senate once more for final approval. The government publishing office then prints that revised bill in a process called enrolling, and the president is given 10 days to sign or veto that enrolled bill.
Wow, sounds like a long and complicated process. I thought it was more simple.
No, dummy, of course not. I told you can't just make whatever laws, dude. And after all, that's the president. You can't just deny it.
Of course it's not simple. Do you think making laws is easy? We don't just let any idea become law without serious thought.
Oh wait, what happens if the president says no? Like, what if he just vetoes it?
Yeah, then what? It's game over?
Not necessarily. If the president vetoes the bill, Congress has one more shot. If 2/3 of both the House and Senate vote to override his veto, the bill still becomes law. But if they don't get enough votes, the bill is dead in the water.
Whoa, so the president doesn't have the final say?
Nope, Congress can flex on him, and even enough if them agree.
That's actually kind of fire. But what if the president just ignores it? Like, what if he's just busy playing golf or being a felon? Or selling democracy for $1 or something?
Good question. If the president doesn't sign or veto the bill within 10 days and Congress is still in session, the bill automatically becomes law. But if Congress adjourns during that time and the president doesn't sign it, the bill dies. That's called a pocket veto.
Wow, that is kind of like a mind game.
Yeah, and you thought you could just make laws out of nowhere? Goofy!
Exactly. Laws aren't just made overnight. They go through a whole process to make sure they actually help the country and aren't just random ideas.
All right, I get it now. Making laws is definitely serious business.
Yeah, so maybe think twice before saying it. Let's just make a law.
That's the spirit. Now go forth and use this knowledge wisely, my young children.
Did the Constitution just vanish?
Yeah, not gonna lie. That was kinda dope.